Alrighty, so today's goal, all the research I have done, people, is this should not have this big whoppity-doo in there. So, I'm going to have to pull it off. I got my wife to help me. I put the hood over there. I'm going to pull each of the fenders off and get that off. I'm going to pull what's left of this grill, because that is the grill apparently that got kaput. I have this grill that I can use for now, but I want to pull off the headlight buckets on either side. I want to pull those off, get each of the fenders off, and then I'm going to pull this rad support and see if I can straighten it out. They want about $250, and then shipping and stuff like that. So for now, because I just want to drive it, I am going to pull it and see if I can pound those out. I know I'm going to need some, what the heck, body mount. I'm going to have to get a body mount kit for it for sure. So I'm going to have to pony up for that. But that's that. And I took this here, and just with a hammer and some work, I got that piece a lot more straighter, which was pretty happy with that. So compared to where it was. So if I can take that kind of expertise and pound that straight so that everything else will line up, I'm going to be very happy with that. And I'm going to keep these little pieces, because if I can fix these like this here and start welding that, because they make those little welders, little plastic welders. So if I can use bits and pieces from that to make this look better, I'm going to do it, yo. And so that is going to be the goal. I'm going to start to rip this thing and disassemble it, because it's just held on by a few bolts. So that is the goal. I have all that stuff off. I did pull off the hinges, the hood piece, and the piece that holds the hood on. So I pulled all that off. It doesn't look bad at all. Needs some paint and some WD. I'm going to take these in to a friend of mine's shop once he gets back from holidays. I'm going to sandblast all those and that piece, and give them some paint and some WD. Hopefully that'll bring those back to life. And then once I got the fenders off, maybe I can just start learning body work, fix pieces like this, fix this piece, and then I can get these lower sections right here. So if I can find some of those, then I'm just going to quickly replace that and make everything better. And then if I can get the thing to run, I still got to do the electrical stuff, because it's a walking nightmare. Made me scared. I peed a little. So I've got to fix all that stuff up and then hopefully get this running. Decoded everything. It looks like this is a 307 two-barrel car made in Texas. So it's Dawson Creek, BC, Canada. So it's had a journey. So if it could talk, the stories on what it's seen and done be pretty impressive. So that is the goal, to pull that apart, get that all cleaned up, would be fantastic. So I will bring you back once I get a little more in tuned on where I need to be and see if it is fixable. I'm hoping it is, because down inside of here you can see this piece is just rusted right out. So I don't know, maybe I'll sandblast this before I put it back in and give it some paint, just so that it doesn't look like that. But that'll be that's future Quint's problem. Today's Quint's problem is to at least get it straight to where we can do something with it. So that is going to be the goal, because we're going to be moving here fairly soon, by 4 or 5 days. So that means got to do some dump run. I got to load up the motors and stuff like that and put them in the pickup and haul them to the new place. But I'm excited because it's a really nice place. So that is the goal for today, is just to stay active and get out of the house and try to get some stuff accomplished and feel better. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing. Alrighty, we'll talk to you soon. Hopefully with progress and not me just laying in a fetal position crying and sucking on my thumb, because not since college have I done that. So I don't regret it. No regrets. Alrighty, I'll be back soon. Bye-bye. Okay, good news. I didn't have to pull the fenders off. That's fantastic. So I just pulled off all the inner things that I needed to. As you can see, the frame looks pretty dang decent. The inner fenders, the inner parts of the fenders still has the tar on them, which is kind of cool, or whatever undercoating it was back then. But I got that all off. This side's pretty rough. This piece is pretty rough also. A lot of surface rust. Not very much is actually all the way through. So I think if I bang it around and straighten it out, it could maybe be a survivor. At least for now. Anyways, inside of here is pretty rough though. As you can see, it's kind of rough. So we'll have to maybe see about picking up. Definitely going to need a battery tray. And I'm not as good as make it custom to just build a new one from scratch. I do not have those kind of tools or knowledge. I would like to spend a week in his shop with him. Kind of got a man crush on that guy, because man, he's top notch. But that's where I'm at. So it wasn't too bad. There was only a few bolts holding the front end on anyway. But as you can see, there's not much holding that fender on right now. So I'm going to try to fix this piece. Let's see, I just move this up and you see that it has a bit of a whammo in it. So I'm going to try to straighten that up and then get it back in, or should I wait and go get it sandblasted and painted? I'm not sure yet. I haven't made quite that decision. I don't think I'm gonna, just because I can do all that work to it. It's still gonna be what it is. So eventually I'll just have to probably buy a piece for it and then just be done. Because I'm not sure if it's really worth saving per se. But if I can get it to at least work so that I can drive it, that's about where I'm at. So that's the next progress, is to get that straightened out. So I'll bring you back once I get some stuff accomplished. Alrighty. I am not sure, people. I don't know if this is worth trying to save. You can see it is paper thin all through here. The rust is a lot worse. And all through here, while I was trying to straighten it. Trying to straighten up all this stuff here. And along that side. And then if we look, I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be. But it's not great either. And it looks like right here you can see this is all tweaked. So I mean, do I try to save it? Or do I just suck it up and leave it and just buy a new piece and try to stuff all the other pieces that are good, pull them off, sandblast them, clean them, put some, I think it's 415, I think, put that on there, and then put it back together. I don't know. Like, it's somewhat close, but then not all at the exact same time. So I don't know if it's, I don't think it's worth saving. I'm going to have to think about it. See what kind of, well, I guess the availability of it too. See if I can actually get one and bring it here. Maybe I'll go try Lordco or maybe Rock Auto. Well, last time we went to Rock Auto to pick up a brake line for the expo, they wanted $36 for the brake line and $176 to ship it here. So I really can't imagine that is feasible. So I'll have to just check around and see what the availability is on this part before I really, because I'd hate to spend a bunch of time on this and then have the rust and all that, and I'm just screwing around with the piece of crap part because I don't know the availability of it. So I'm going to check into that because it's fine where it is, and we'll see what the availability is. Now I'm just monologuing. Alrighty, we'll talk to you guys in a bit. Everybody have a great day. Phone a friend, tell them you appreciate them. Do something nice for somebody today. I went and helped out my wife, so makes a person feel good and pay it forward. Alrighty guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Alrighty, I stripped all these pieces off. So I got them all pulled apart. I got everything bagged so I don't lose everything or any extra parts and pieces that I need. So all this stuff is keepable. I'm going to take it in, sandblast it, paint it, be done. But as you can see, like this is all rusted right through. Down here is all rusted. So, I mean, I just don't feel that trying to save a few bucks when something is in this bad a shape is worth it. So I got all the clips off of it, everything that I'm going to need. So I have that all done, but you can see it's still a bit tweaked, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I am not freaking roadkill. I do not want to just half-ass piece stuff together that is garbage. I'd much rather spend the $200-300 and replace this. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to make a quick video on that. Alrighty guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.